Hey, gang. So here we are on episode 4, which is this mini. I think it's episode 4. This one's gonna have a little bit more of a hard cap on it with time, just because I got something that I'm on the hook for later today. So hopefully I don't run it like an hour and 20 minutes like I have been with the others. So the goal is an hour. We'll see if I hit that. So this is a tycoon. Last episode, we got it paused right now. There's the moon. There's the remnants of the Earth. We're kind of zeroing in on the mystery that happened in the system. It seems like there... I didn't realize that was actually animated. That's cool. It seems like there was a battle between Dolos, which is the company that built the Tycoon, and we ostensibly work for, and a group called the Black Market Syndicate and the UN. So there's kind of a three-way battle going on. We're just finding evidence of battles all over this system, which right now there's this debris field, and I think this one was UN. We've got about 3 days till that's done. We went to the Outer Hope, which was Dolos outpost, which was blown up, but they said that there's stuff around Jupiter that we need. So once we're done here, we might check that out. Then we've got something at Saturn and something at Uranus. So other than that, we're just kind of trying to get enough iron to get keep our alloy coming in. We're doing really well on the polymer. I've just now started collecting water, so I've set that up. Other than that, I think you're all caught up. We might need to start transferring beams or alloy over to this sector to kind of build things up. I kind of want to build up the population a little bit here. Things are a little bit tight. We're optimal, but I'd like to have a few more people here because I got some more plans. One of the things I'm debating is in our tech tree. Only got one more thing left. We'll get that started because I don't think they don't have any like little question marks, so I don't need to save anything and the next ring doesn't open. I can power that. No, I don't want to power that off because as long as that's sitting at 100, it'll start sending it over here, or at least it should. I haven't quite figured out the whole transfer system. In theory, it's this, and in theory, it's on that whenever the polymer hits more than 27, or where is it? Polymer. Anytime the polymer hits 50, they're supposed to transfer it over here. I guess they've got 47, so it's not... Well, no. So you see, this is their stock. They've got more than... They've got 100. So they've got 50 in excess, so they should be transferring it over to here. Although I guess they've only got a need of 47, so they should have transferred to... Yeah, I don't know. The transfer system seems a little bit weird. I think I just don't understand it. I should probably go through the tutorial, but I'm not gonna. These people are working extra hours, so I'm kind of trying to figure out different ways to shove people in here. Batteries. We need to make 4 batteries over here. Other than that, I think you're all caught up. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright, so this is bringing in iron. That's good. Let's take a quick look out here and see... We've got plenty of iron deposits, so our miner is going there to mine. We've got... Actually, the easier way to do it is to just look here. So we've got 1,097 iron out there, or 1,197 iron out there. The mining ship is getting 528. The Grail should just be picking up water now. Make that secondary. And I mean, we're supposed to get 500 people. We know there's 25 here, so there's got to be a huge stack of people at probably Jupiter and Uranus. and Saturn because we're lacking some people here. Now, why would you be going all the way out there to get iron when there's iron right there and there's 467 of it? Is there more here? 462. There's even less. I'll bet they're grabbing the water. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take a look in here. I put this on pause because we were running out of housing. Let's see. So in Sector 1, we've got housing capacity for 255. We have a population of 262. How is that possible? So we are right at our limit now. We could... Why is Sector 2 angry? Why are you angry? Working conditions are optimal. Quit whining. I'm gonna vent you into space. Sorry, that got a little dark. Let's see. We need one... Oh, I don't have one of those. Okay, let's build another storeroom. Right. Over there. Actually... No, let's not do that. Let's just turn this into that, and then we can transfer one over, and then we can build this. Cool. So Sector 1.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Good. We want one. No, I want one. Here. This would be one. Give me one. Yes, thank you. And wait for it. Wait for that arrow to go off. We're good. Okay, turn that off. Come back here. They take it out. They start building. Now we can switch this back to steel. Okay. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, so now you're going to start transferring everything over? Okay. I thought I turned that off. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Components, or not components, why are you guys still angry? Can I tell why? 5% of this vector's population is starving? Well, go eat. Dude, right there. Go eat it. That sometimes happened in Frostpunk too, where you'd have people and they would just... They just start dying off, like you'd lose 50 people because they're not eating, and you have plenty of food. It's all like, go eat. You don't blame me because you're dumb. Nobody's taking the food and putting it in my mouth, though. 250 people. Okay, so there's where some of our corpuscles are. These have been packaged. What else have we got here? Investigate the... Sure, do that. But we got more people there. So that got damaged. So that's going for repairs, I think. Science ship is there. What are you doing? Why aren't you getting that water? Look at the water. It's only 12 water. How about we turn that to secondary, and we'll turn that to secondary. We've got enough, let's forget what this is called, polymer. We got enough polymer coming in. We don't really need any more polymer. I kind of want to collect the ice. So how are we doing here? So you guys are negative now. We're a bunch of negative Nancys. I have no idea what that means. I just like to say it. That's how I roll. Let's build 2 there. it'll overpopulate, so I'll probably need another building too. So let's put population. Let's put these right. Oh, is that off by one? Oh, it's going to be off by another one. We're split. So let's see. We need 35 alloy. Let's go ahead and set up that order. So sector 1. Let's have. I need 35. You. Say 15 should give me enough. Just kind of build up a little stockpile of alloy over there. Until that transfers over, and then I'll knock that one back up. And so this is one of those things where I should have a constant stockpile of alloy, but it just doesn't seem to work that way. So let's go back here. So we got 5. It is weird that it's letting me store 2 things in that one. So let's flip this back on because I'm going to need 15 more people. And what are you? Okay, so here comes the water, so we're good there.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Awesome. Let's see here. So this is the debris field. Frozen human remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several cairns have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes. I think that's, yeah, like a DNA strand, and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find few resources, and these have been prepared for extraction. Yeah, very few resources. 1 electronics. All right, let's survey the area. We're getting a lot of people out of this one. So we got 5 cycles, so we got a long time till that's done. How are we doing over here? So now we should have 1 in-house person, and we'll start moving them over. Yeah, I kind of want to start building up a store of food here. This one's only 14, so food is a little bit tight. I might need to solve that problem in the very near future. Okay, I need to turn off. Yeah, stop transporting alloy over here. Let's knock that back up to 100. There we go. Okay.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
People suck. Be more careful. So we got 100 there. We've got 29, so let's build another store or stockpile. No, not over there. Kind of want to have this be the water area. My thought was kind of make some sort of water processing over here. How many do we have there? 1, 2, 3. I really want to do that. Oh, there. Let's do that. Be a little bit uneven, but it adds character. There we go. So we'll make this one iron, and we'll make this one another polymer. I don't know why I can't think of polymer. Just my brain just does not make that connection with that symbol. I don't know why. It's a personal thing. So this is making... Oh, no, they've got 10 sitting there. Yeah, so I mean, if I have like 100 banked, do I have... I've only got 45 there, so... You know something? Keep transferring. Let's... I want 100 here, but I also want 100 here, so move it on over. And make this one steel, and this one off. So now I should move all of that over there. I'm going to export that one. Stockpile, accident, arms. And of course it's the food. Okay. Let's see. I think I need more food here in this sector. I might need 3. Just to kind of make each sector self-sufficient. Especially if we're adding more people. We've got 12 people housed. Why is hull integrity stopping? That's weird. What's going on with hull integrity? Okay, here, it's fine. Huh. Let's go ahead and transfer electronics from here to there. Yeah, get rid of those electronics. Get them out of there. Let's move that to electronics. Get that, roll it out, close that. Let's make this polymer. And now we're cooking the clothes. All right, cool. Cool. And it looks like they're finally transferring it over, so whatever I did there, it fixed it. It should not be that difficult. Okay, so we're down to 40 there. I wouldn't mind... Did they finish? Almost. That's weird. This is flashing like I'm supposed to be paying attention to something, but they're not done yet. Probably telling me that they're almost done. I do have another probe I could fire off, but right now there's enough stuff to
A
keep...
science ship team has completed a task.
Just have this one focus on water, this one focus on iron. I wouldn't mind finding one more iron. Okay, debris field data summary. The wrecks of shuttles float everywhere. Most belong to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronym BMS, which we know as Black Market Syndicate. Despite the many hazards and potential psychological impacts from the presence of human corpses, the Oxford's team was able to locate some salvageable resources. Nice. Okay. So let's have... How was I going to do this? Let's... We'll collect the science, then we'll go to Saturn. Because I think Saturn was one of the places we found a location last one, so I'll do Saturn, Uranus, and then Jupiter. And I think Jupiter will kind of be the end game because there's clearly nothing else in this system. At least nothing that I'm finding. Speaking of, let's send out a probe and see if we can find more iron out there. Hopefully something nearby. Wait, did I just accidentally find iron? Oh, yes I did. Do that. Alright. I want to make sure this guy is out there mining iron. We have enough polymer right now. See, I remembered. Let me get that too. Have you get that. Don't need you to get any more iron. I do want the beams or the alloy going into Sector 2 just so that we don't have to rob Sector 1 to build stuff. What's it going to build over here? 4 batteries. So what have we got over here? Stability. So we've unlocked those. Maintenance. So these are 3 too. So 1, 2, 3. No, that would cut it off. But, that ain't bad. Let's do that. 1, 2, 2, and 3. And we'll have that 30 coming in, so we'll have 3 batteries there. We have the cargo ship coming back in. Are we still collecting water? I don't think we are. Yeah, that's all polymer. So I can actually shut this out.
Has completed its scan.
Okay, cool. I don't think there's any more water out there to collect, but there is water to mine. So we'll make that secondary. Let's make that secondary. Let's make that for sure. So get that electronics. Okay, let's pop back here. I've got homeless people. I need to deal with that. These guys are almost here. That.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Saturn! A structure belonging to the Black Market Society, not Syndicate, has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Yes, it is, one of the largest in the system. Although severely damaged, the site seems to be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tycoon probe as it approached. That's a little scary. Summary of intelligence: the Oxford is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. Make contact carefully. So how are we doing in here? Is there? We've got 25 homeless people. Hang on. Let's turn you off. I've almost got all those people. So let's pause for a second. How close are we on housing in this sector? So we've got 120 housing. So yeah, we can house it. So move the 25 people over. Right. Yes, from sector 1 to sector 2. What's 25, right? Yes, 25. And we're having problems with food. Probably because we had extra people over here. So what I need to do is build one more food production facility over here. Let's cancel this for now. And let's cancel that. Let's focus on food first, because I don't have to move the Tycoon yet. So let's rethink that, and I'll put another 3 should be enough to handle 100 people. I think. Yeah. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Fingers crossed. How much space does that give me? If I put that there, that makes a 2 there. That still does make it on a grid. Let's do that. And then I have an option of putting 2 there if I really want to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You go in there. Cool. Alright. So 20. Do I have enough to actually build that thing? I don't think I do. No, I'm going to need a few more, but we are starting to build up alloy. Do we have alloy out there? We do. We got 3 more coming in. Will that be enough? I think 3 more actually will be enough to finish
Population
that.
transfer complete.
Cool. So we've got 1 unhoused person in Sector 2. We'll finish the food. He can just be unhoused for a little bit. Let's see. So we got that is rolling. That is rolling. Got 8. Let's see. We got 212 on the power. Where are we looking at for time? So only 24 minutes. We're doing good. How much would it cost to make another one of these? Because I feel like I'm kind of falling short. 20, yeah, I can easily afford that. Almost feel like I need that more than I need. There we go, and that'll build my food. Good, 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 good. Okay. And that should start building up food stores. Got 26 food here, so it looks like I'm kind of keeping up with this. This is going to start building right now. Once we have that bad boy up and running.
A science ship team has completed a task.
What have they done? Saturn. Summary of intelligence on Black Market Society Complex. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the Oxford and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Didn't lose anyone. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam, so a monkey or a baboon. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was more difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. It's Titan, it'll be like a third the gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. With what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that reported information may not be entirely accurate. That's interesting. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. Send them deeper in, I guess. Hopefully they have the ability to fight off starving monkeys. So I should have an extra ship soon. And I'll set that on picking up. I need carbon. Let's look around for carbon, because I'm assuming we're going to leave the system at this point. So it'd be great if I could find one with like 2 resources. There's silicon. I haven't started doing silicon. So that one has both carbon and iron. Let's do that. And our ship is almost done. Good timing. Are you guys still pissed at me? No, now you're happy. Yeah, how about you shut up? Give you food. You eat your crickets and you feel good about it. How are we doing over here? Happy extra hours. I really need a way to pump up the population here. I guess I could shut this off. How does that do?
A probe has completed its scan.
We need iron up and running. We need that up and running. We're still collecting people, so I don't want to shut that down. That's still transferring, which is fine. Actually, let's turn that off for now. We're still working extra hours. Yeah, I really can't shut down anything else. I mean, do we have somebody gathering people? It's tertiary, so they're grabbing iron first. Maybe I should go grab those. Let's make them primary. We'll just grab people. There's nothing left there. So you're grabbing water, which is good. We've got 78 carbon, which is out there, at which point we can start grabbing that. That's what. So this guy, I need you grabbing carbon. And water as a secondary. I need you grabbing water as a primary. I don't know what we'll need water for, but if they have it on here, we'll need it. Let's find another mining ship. That's 5. What's the 6th one? Science ship. That's why it's not showing up on that list. So we do have 6 ships active. Okay. Sorry. Doing a little math in my head. Food is still close. Do I need 4? Let's build one more. God, you guys are big. Right there. How are we doing on jobs in this sector? Oh, we've got 20 extra people, so we're good. Yeah, so if we get 4, that should build up the food, and this area should be self-sufficient. We've only got 10. Why aren't you collecting? You're not done yet. I thought I got more science. Did I just missed that? I've got another probe, but I don't need to look for anything else. We've found all the planets. Yeah, it's really just a matter of mine the stuff, collect the stuff, and... Hey, I'm assuming that guy is going to start going for the carbon once that gets mined out, because they're just doing this. Yeah, so he's slowly mining that up. That's fine, that's fine. So you're getting the water, you're getting the carbon. We're good. I've got the Pelican is grabbing humans. At least it should be grabbing humans. Where's the Pelican? Is that it over there? That's the corals. Okay, so there the Pelican is going to grab people. So good. Yes, that is where we want. Okay, let's speed this up and get this one done. I want to see what's on Saturn.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Venturing deeper within, the team of the Oxford reached a construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified, but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. So, Titan is a frozen moon. It's kind of like Europa in the sense that it is basically an ice surface over an ocean with a core, a rocky core. Heating it up seems like a bad idea. Breaking through the ice sounds like a terrible idea. So let's, this kind of strikes me as dangerous? Like, people, do they give me any hint in here? Surveying area. Identified are blocked by ice. The team could break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw. Let's do that. What do we got out here? Neptune. Oh, you know something is going to piss me off if that's Ulysses in the ice. I'll bet it is. So I could have gone into Neptune and got whatever the hell that was. So, another reason to do another playthrough of this game. I've already done things in the game where I'm all like, oh man, I wish I would have done that a little bit differently. So this game, like Frostpunk, does have, what if I focus this sector on this and this sector on this? And there's some things like that where you can only really figure that kind of stuff out after you've played through once, because you know this tech is coming and this tech is coming. It's like, oh damn, okay, I should have done it this way and that way. So now I'm just gonna fill that up.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
something with Tycoon. We'll make that ice too. Where was the accident? Right there. Yeah, rebuild that. Got 65 there. We've got that shut off, so we're not going to keep building population until we have a way to feed them. Which I suspect the water will allow me to do. Okay, how are we doing on these? We got 56, so that's steadily draining off 4 each time. I do need to build those batteries at some point. Just thinking like right here. So repairing the pectoral. Damn it. You guys aren't overworked. Why are you having accidents? Why are you so bad at this? We can turn that off. Wait a minute, I turned that off. Why are they extra hours? Are they overworked and I was missing them? Weird. Alright. Let's get a battery up and running. So we'll put batteries 1, 2, and then we have a space of 2. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. 1, 2, 3. Do that. Do that. And kind of stuffs it in there. I'm chewing up edge space, which I'm not too awful happy with. I kind of want to... The thing is that either rim works for edge stuff. I just have a feeling that these buildings aren't the only ones that'll be built on the edge. We're living on the edge.
The ship team has completed a task.
That was perfect, Aerosmith. Pitch perfect. That is exactly what Steven Tyler sounds like. Gathering science. This is Elna. We are evacuating immediately. The melting ice has shorted the main circuit breaker. We have heard several explosions and fires have started to spread throughout the station. We've had to abandon everything. Damn it, I was afraid of that. Well, at least I get the science. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, after this, we'll go to Uranus. Damn it. Okay, so next time I play through, be a little more careful with that. Should have trusted my gut. Let's go to Uranus. Get that. We're up to 25, but I think we need 45 for this. Right on that.
New upgrades are available for research.
Damn, that was timing. Okay, so what do we got? Yes. Crop farm. That looks like a winner. How much? 60. So this level is 60. Waste treatment center, so that's good. But they said that we needed a policy. Legislative provides 2 stability. DLS unlocks the ability to apply policies. There we go. And track sector specializations. Okay, so I need cell housing. Houses up to 125 crew members and minimal quality accommodation. Minimal quality. Limited quality. Minimal. Not very descriptive, is it? You would think it'd be low, medium, and high. Instead, it's like, it's blah, or it's meh. Use better words. Okay. So, legislative, our people are happy. We're not really having like the big instability problems yet. Let me pause this so that stuff isn't happening in the background. Crop farm sounds like a winner. Using a significant amount of water. What have we got over here? Transforms 15 ice into 40 water every 1 cycle and stores it. So that's what's going to happen with our ice. So we need this to build that. What's waste treatment? Can transform either 50 waste into 50 alloy, 50 waste into 20 polymer. Ooh. Or 50 waste into 1 electronics every 10 cycles, so I can change it up. That sounds awesome. But I'd need the DLS center before I could do that. Fire station dispatches trucks to put out fires. How are we looking on time, y'all? 40 minutes. Cell housing kind of sounds like a winner. What I'm thinking with that is that if that houses 125 people, that's like more than 10 of these buildings I can knock out. So if I built cell housing, I could basically delete all of these and I get all of that space back. And cell housing in here, I could basically knock out all of those and get all of that space back. Cell housing sounds like a winner because it opens up space for me. So let's do cell housing next. Pause, Mike. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's do this. So we've got corpse sickles coming in. We'll move 2 people in, so this one's 100. We can shut that down. We can turn this one on. Keep storing those. How many bodies? 169. Do I have another? Yes, I do. So I've got 2 more, so I can definitely store all these bodies. So you guys are happy. You guys are happy. Still only have 25. That sucks. I need to keep building those batteries. That's what I need to do. How are we doing on alloy over here? We got 75. Let's... How many do we need? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's... Oh, geez. Let's, we got 10 food, so we're building up food again. That's the other thing I wanted to check. Okay, so we're good. At some point I need to do the maths in my head and figure out, like, what is the 1-to-1 on how many of these do I need. I think it's roughly 25. In my head, you need, like, 4 per 100. So let's check alloy. I do want to transfer over enough to build. Actually, we can transfer a bit more than that. Because I think while we're jumping, which I think is coming pretty soon here since they want us to build another drive, I think while we're doing that, the power is shut off. Sector 1 is starving. No, it shouldn't be starving. What the hell's wrong with you people? Just eat. Just eat. There's food. Eat it. But anyway. I mean, granted, it's crickets, but still food. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Batteries. I have a feeling that we're going to be jumping to another system to kind of follow Dolos and see what they're doing. But when we do
The
that,
science ship has arrived at its destination.
this sector isn't going to have any power, so they're not going to have any food production or anything like that. Summary of Uranus data. Our instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. Well, I would guess so, since it's an ice giant. At this distance, we are unable to deduce the nature or source. Transmission from Oxford team member Ina Leighton. Control, are you receiving us? We found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. Well, yeah, since there's no real ground, it's pretty impossible. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves. Well, I mean, I guess there is ground, but the pressure would be huge. Anyway, the tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you're receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. Yeah. Examine that shit. What's it doing? So how are we doing out here? Yep, we're getting water. Haven't gotten carbon yet. Why aren't you mining carbon? I think we got enough water for right now. Why don't you switch up to carbon and let's build up our... That's another thing we can do. Let's add another level to the solar panels. Because I have a feeling those bigger buildings are going to use a lot more resources. Would be my guess. So what does this look like when it's all the way? Oh, that's cool. We can actually see it. Back out a little bit. Wow. So it's gonna like stick all the way out there, almost like blades. Seems very fragile, but kind of cool. You'd think they'd just fill in all of this space, especially since it's
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
base is what? There are lots of cryonic pods in storage, living with the knowledge that loved ones could potentially be alive, and end cryonics is not having a positive impact on the crew. To ensure humanity's survival, the Tycoon will need as many crew members as possible. Addressing the buildup of cryonic pods in the station stockpile is recommended. Crew should focus on something more productive. Do y'all want to starve? Because that's how you starve. Turn that on so that they can have access to it. Just realized that was why they're not. Grabbing this, and I need to turn that on. We'll work extra hours, but so it goes. So we've got stuff flowing in there. I mean, I could shut this down the interim since we don't have...
A science ship team has completed a task.
We'll stop that for right now. Yeah, so now it's optimal working conditions. That seems like the better option. I just need to remember to flip that back on. We'll keep that going. Science team, what you doing? Science team, tell me about this tree. After analysis of various samples, the tree appears to be almost entirely edible. Delish. Leaves and fruit can all be, its roots, leaves, and fruit can all be eaten. That would be entirely edible. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is a result of extensive bioengineering experimentation. It is unknown how it was germinated here or who is responsible for this feat. I'm guessing not Dolos, since they were like, let's bail on this system. Yeah, what the hell? Harvest elements of the tree. And we'll move, if that, it should produce food. I don't think it'll kill anyone. We'll send that to Sector 1 because it sort of seems like Sector 1 is lagging just ever so slightly behind its food production, so I kind of want to get a leg up on that. Yeah. How are we doing on this? So, we have 103 more people. We don't have any iron right now. Oh, okay, let's switch this to primary and that to secondary. In theory, I could make like the waste management. That's kind of dark. I was going to say I could make another sector that just revives people and deals with waste. a little dark, Mike, but we could do it. But for right now, I think the bigger thing is to build that cell wall. So, build the cell housing first and move the population I have into that. Kind of looks like a skyscraper, so it's kind of a question of how much room it takes up. But we'll find out soon. So this is 100, so yeah, stop collecting ice. You don't need to collect ice anymore. Make that like your lowest priority. Where's the carbon? Actually, turn that off for now. Yeah, now we're running low on stuff. We'll have a lot more power pretty soon. Yes, did I miss us running out of carbon? Is there no more carbon out here? That's all iron, iron, iron. They did. They collected all the carbon. Not that I really need more. I mean, I got like 200 polymer. Although it seems like the later buildings and construction are all using polymer, so I'm assuming this next ring of research, those buildings that we produce will probably use more polymer than alloy. And the next ones will probably use more electronics than polymer. We'll find out. Yeah, I want you focus on getting iron. I almost want to put all of these guys just on collecting iron.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Wonder if I could have this one just collect people, because there's only 103 people. No, that's a dumb idea. Because I've got the storage for people over here. All right, what'd you guys find on that tree? Oxford team is prepared. Resources for extraction, 25. Okay, good. Naomi protocol, cut down the tree. Why? Seems like it's doing fine. What is the Naomi protocol? We'll fell the tree using strategically placed explosives. Does that do anything for us? That just doesn't strike me as particularly useful. Why would I do that? I've got the food. That strikes me as a bad idea. Let's not do that. So we'll get that 4. Let's see, we got 38 research points. Let's have you go here. Let's have you collect food, do that secondary, do that tertiary. And we'll grab those 100 people later. You're really not doing anything, are you? I'm gonna grab water. So I probably need another water storage unit out here. Yeah, I got 24 banked. I'm kind of stuffing up that my wall area. I need to stop doing
The
that.
science ship has arrived at its destination.
be here. Yeah, we'll keep the water close at hand. Because I have a feeling we're going to be going through water a lot and we're going to need it. We'll just build the one. So I need 10 iron over here. Ooh, crap, I am almost out of iron. I really need you to focus on that. You go get that. You don't focus on that at all. Get me iron. We need iron. So again, we're kind of on the edge. What's going on at Jupiter? Summary of intelligence at Hephaestus Station. The coordinates recovered from the black box of Outer Hope allowed us to successfully locate the Hephaestus construction facility on Jupiter. Transmission from the Oxford's team. Using the encrypted channels on the Dolus communication protocols found in Outer Hope to access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA diagnostics, reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility had been active for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Let's get the industrial zone. Okay, we're sitting at 40. You're now producing, so we can shut this off for the moment. At 40, how much does it cost to do this? 60. So we need 20 more anyway, so there's no reason to flip that thing on. It does very slowly generate one research point every month, but that really isn't worth it. Maybe if I had a sector with like 10 of those, that would make sense, because then I'm constantly generating. Every month I'm getting 10 research points. That would start to add up, but other than that, no, it's not a fantastic idea. Okay, you guys are filling that up. That's fine. The miner is out there mining. Do want to get those batteries up and running. Prioritize this. I really need iron coming in is what I need. I almost want to build iron over here so that I have enough stores that I'm just building up. You know what I could do? I could transfer the mining over here and then build another cargo ship for Sector 1 that just goes and gets iron. Let's do that. I'm using the wrong one. Is this? Yes. So let's mountain unassign this one. Oh damn! No, that's full up. So let's unassign that. We'll put the mountain over here, and we'll put the acacia, and I want the acacia, nope, wrong one. I want the acacia getting iron. Don't worry about food. You're getting water. I'll have that set to secondary.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I want to get that 100 people. So why don't we make that primary and secondary?
No more resources available to mine.
Okay, so we're out of resources to mine. What's going on at Jupiter? We have reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although Dolus technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have aboard the Tycoon. In the control room for the site, we came across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Fraus. The resident PA identified us as Dolos personnel and granted access to data records. These confirm the Hephaestus site was used to construct and house advanced prototype of the Vol engine named IXION. Okay, well, I was kind of wondering where the name IXION came from, but that's apparently it. Although it's all capitals, but so is Vol. Ah. An engine of this type is currently moored to the EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say that one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the IXION engine to the Tycoon will restore our Vol jump capabilities, and there's 200 people frozen here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the pectoral since it's just sitting there. All right, well, looks like we're doing that. Ooh. Looks like everybody's coming back into this thing. What I really need is iron to start kicking way up. So yeah, I think putting the 2 mining ships in the 1 sector and having 2 cargo ships in sector 1 makes a lot more sense. And there we just crossed an hour, gang. I don't really need to use that probe. We're kind of waiting on the science to kick up to 60 before we can do anything next level. So I mean, next time hopefully we'll get some more science points. I was going to turn this on. Does that make us overwork? That makes us overwork.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Instantly pay the price for it. Okay, so I can't flip on the science station while there's other things on. I can turn this off. Does that make a difference? Check the population here real quick. So we've got 171 workers, 143. I think we might have just done it. Let's see. So we're working extra hours, which seems to blow crap up a lot more frequently, which makes sense. But at least this way I'm kind of getting, however small it is, just a little bit of benefit from it. So I think next time, hopefully what we'll get to is we'll be able to unlock those cell structures or cell housing, and then we'll be able to knock out a bunch of buildings like these cheap habs. And oh, somebody got injured walking around a park. That's signs that maybe you're a weak person. So we're not getting any more carbon. Let's shut this down. So you guys are fine. I want those batteries up and running. So next time our focus is going to be to kind of get enough alloy in reserve that I feel comfortable. Build out these batteries. Research that cell thing and whatever the story takes us. And over here, we've kind of got a handle on our food now. Like we've got a bank of 27 there and 46 there. So it doesn't look like people are going to be starving anytime soon, which is good. But ideally what I would do, let's pause this, is the cell housing first, because then I can clear up room in the sector, hopefully. Hopefully. Then research. Man, waste management is nice, but that requires 2 buildings. Crop farm requires 2 buildings. Mushroom wall, what's that? Converts 2 waste into 1 food after 3 cycles using specifically designed fungus. So I guess if I have a lot of buildings that are producing a lot of waste, the mushroom wall would make sense, but it seems like this is a lot more useful to me. And using water to produce that much food is more useful to me. So we'll do cell housing. We'll do DLS. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. And then this can kind of produce whatever resource I'm short on, which I'm assuming will be alloy because we need to build the buildings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this should allows for the creation of automatic harvesting of up to 9 crop fields using a significant amount of water. How much is significant? It doesn't say. Oh, we got a bunch. Are there sub things? Holy crap, could we have done this the entire time? Seriously? What is this? What is this? How do we do these upgrades within the upgrades? Do we put weapons and crap on this? Oh god, we got all of this stuff. What the hell? Deep dive apparatus? What is all of this? I've been totally missing. Okay, so that could chunk up our research idea. Holy crap, how are you supposed to get that many research points? Is there another way to get a research point? Good thing I paused it. Yeah, I picked the right time to quit, didn't I? Jesus. Tech lab. Personal computer, what's this do? System promotion increases the production rate of science to 3 units every 5 cycles. That is huge. Research speed increased by 20%. That's not as important. That is huge. 3 units every 5 cycles as opposed to 1 every 30. I almost don't need to. Oh, god damn. How long has that been sitting out there? I'm an idiot, y'all. Remember when I said that I wasn't necessarily good at these games? I didn't realize you could actually upgrade the buildings. What about the EK? What can we do with this? Stanford? Tycoon moves 10% faster. Didn't really run into that. Tycoon Hull. Hull takes 20% less damage from impacts. Haven't run into that yet. Hull's deterioration, which, while it's moving, is reduced by 10%. That sounds useful. Steel fiber patches. Integrated storage base can hold 10 more resources. That sounds useful. So we could have been upgrading these things the entire time. I feel like an idiot. Automatically repair buildings. Yeah, so researching the tech lab first so that we're getting more. Damn, I am a moron. Okay. 5 units every 5 cycles, so it's basically 1-to-1. 5 units every 3 cycles. Research speed is increased, research speed is increased, research speed is increased, research speed is increased. Okay, so you probably can't unlock this until you unlock this. So we've got assistant production. So that's 3 units every 5 cycles, 5 units every 5 cycles, and then 5 units every 3 cycles. So, God, if I had been doing that. See what I mean about rebuild playability? Yeah, I was wondering because there was no way that we were getting enough research points from our little story finds to actually like fund all of these things. They kind of give you a big bite, but they only give you enough to unlock one thing. So I was like, how the hell are you supposed to unlock all these? And it's because there's unlocks within each one of these. So yeah, we're going to focus on the tech lab and we're just going to knock those out. Then we'll focus on cell housing, DDLS center, waste treatment, or maybe the other. Yeah, I want the waste treatment up because then we turn our waste into useful stuff. And we do have buildings that produce waste. And I'm assuming the bigger buildings will produce more waste. So cell housing, DLS, well, unlock this, cell housing, DLS, waste treatment, fusion, crops. And that should do it. And we're not going to unfreeze any more people. until we have the food to support them. All right, gang, that's it. So, told you I wasn't good at these. Can we make bigger insects? We can. See you next time.